This is cool. We will get back to that. But I want you to watch these shots. Like just take a look real quick. Product B-roll is an art. And when you get it right, just mwah. You know, so we're gonna show you some of our tricks that we use to do it. Most of these, they don't even need any special equipment. You could just do them right now by yourself. Not even that hard. I don't really know how to tell you this, but we just added 5 new designs to reallygoodmousepads.com. 4 of them are black and white themed, so there's that. I don't know, I guess I just felt like being dramatic there. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to tell you. 5 brand new, beautiful designs, extra large, extra thick, high quality mouse pads. Link below, go check them out. Wait, also there's one more thing. We added 8 new albums, 8 new hours of copyright-free music to Streambeats. So 4 more hours of lo-fi, 2 more hours of EDM, I think 2 new hours of synthwave. I'll put a link to streambeats.com where you can find all the genres. It's all on Spotify, Apple Music, just all the streaming platforms. Wherever you listen to your music, it's on there. The new tracks will be at the top of the playlists on Spotify, so go enjoy them. Totally free, go use them in your live streams and your YouTube videos. I think that's it now. I'm gonna now pass this off to the guy that does all the B-roll, the guy who makes these videos look as pretty as they do. His name's Dustin, if you haven't seen him in these videos before. He's the editor and basically the other half, probably the other 80% of this channel. I just sit here and talk to the camera and then he does the heavy lifting. So Dustin, let people know how to make really good B-roll product shots. I'll be back at the end. I'll be back. Hang out.
Oh, hi. So before I get started, I want to tell you what the goal and the overall theme that I'm kind of going with this video and these tips is that you can do a lot with very little. Because I know the first thing you're probably gonna say, I've got this setup back here behind me is, well, I don't have these lights. They're kind of out of frame, so you can't really see them. Don't worry, we're gonna shut them off. And I'm gonna show you ways that you can do this stuff right now. I'm also gonna be shooting on the Sony ZV-E10 with the kit lens, not like a $2,000 lens or whatever, just to really emphasize that point as well, that you can get away with very little. The first is some lighting ideas. Okay, so all the lights are off now, and I'm going to kind of show you my go-to way of lighting, kind of like products, and that is doing top-down lighting. And these lights, these are the new Elgato Neo lights. So we're using these lights as well. They're very affordable. They don't have to be these Elgato Neo lights. I'm just showing you like a budget option. They could be $50 lights. They could be $20 lights. I would probably turn up the brightness all the way, but yeah, just go over the top like this and kind of point it a little bit towards the lens like this. And that's basically it. As an example, a lot of people kind of do this side lighting, which is also good. Like this doesn't necessarily look bad, but I think just this top-down lighting really looks nice for products. And if you want to make the product kind of stand out a bit more from your background, all you gotta do is add another light as kind of a more like edge light. This probably would do better on the other side, but I'm gonna just go with it right here. I'm also gonna turn the brightness down on this light a little bit. There we go. So we're getting more of something to kind of edge the back of the product so it stands out from the background. And then we just take our light here and find a good spot. And that looks pretty good for me. So there you go. There's a lighting tip number 1 for product. I'll also show a before and after with the edge light and without the edge light. Oh, and if you wanna add a bit more flair as well to the shot, I would just do a little tiny push in post-production. So just add some zoom keyframes and it just kind of makes the clip feel a bit more, I don't know, dynamic, I guess is the best way to put it. So for this one, I'm gonna give you an idea that people don't really think of, moving the light across the product. So I'm gonna still leave the lighting like this on the back to give it an edge, or the rear of the product. Then I'm gonna take this light and I'm gonna just kind of have it off camera like this. And then all I'm gonna do is just move the light, like sweep it across the product and then out. So just take it and sweep it slowly across the product. And there you go. So for this next one, I wanna show you how you can basically get macro shots without having to buy a macro lens. So macro means you're getting like really close and tight on products. And a lens like this costs like $1,000. So it's like kind of expensive sometimes. There are cheaper options out there, but I'm gonna show you an even cheaper option. I'll leave a link in the description for some like examples of these. They're called diopters though. They look like this. They're basically just pieces of glass that will magnify whatever you're looking at, whatever your camera is looking at. This is as close as I can focus on the Sony. I can't focus any closer than I am right now, but I really wanna get like a nice shot of the lens on this webcam. So when I take my diopter and put it in front of my lens, you notice that it's now in focus. So now we can get macro shots for only, these ones cost $15 and it comes with a bunch of different like magnification options. So there's 4 in this one, and yeah, it only costs 15 bucks, which I think is a much better option than having to spend like $1,000 on a lens. And these things can go on any lens, or they can go in front of any lens. In fact, the one I'm using right now is actually too big for this lens, but I'm just holding it in front of the lens, and yeah, it's getting me the shot that I'm looking for. So for this one, I wanna show you how you could get a cool background without having to buy like a cyc or something like that, by basically utilizing something you probably already have. And guess what? It can give you unlimited options and types of backgrounds, and that's by just using a TV. You might have actually seen me do this on the webcam video of the Facecam 2, the Elgato Facecam 2, the one we're filming right now. And I did one where I played this video where it kind of did like this explosion. And yeah, anyways, so right now I'm just got this cool kind of space looking background that's, you know, just giving some movement to the background. And yeah, it's a cool way to just, you know, give yourself a different look. I will say one thing you may have to mess with is your shutter speed, because it may give you some like weird kind of moving lines on the TV if it's kind of like a cheaper TV. So just kind of mess with your shutter speed. And once those lines go away, then yeah, you're good.
If you've ever wanted your shots to look like this, instead of this guy, this is the Smoke Ninja, and this is my new favorite toy lately. You don't have to use this one. I'm just talking about putting mist into the air to create something called volumetric lighting. But this thing is really cool. I'm working with this company right now to make some really cool stuff for streamers. Should be fun. I hope these tips help turn your B-roll into the buttery shots that you've been wanting them to be. I also hope you find the mouse pad that you want over on reallygoodmousepads.com. Just saying. Especially those new black and white designs we just uploaded. Those end up being by far the most popular designs, the black and the white ones, and the black ones and the white ones. It doesn't matter how much effort we put into the colored ones, people want the black and white ones, and I get it. I'll put a link down below, of course. And while you're down there, hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm heading out to Japan in 3 days, so I'm gonna go and shoot the next video, probably in this same outfit. It is what it is. I love you guys. And as always, happy streaming.